The investigation into ghost candidates in state Senate races will unfold in front of a judge and jury. West 2 News was the only organization in court today when Longwood's former mayor confirmed he wants to face trial.
Investigative reporter Greg Fox explains how this could reveal new information about interference in the 2020 elections.
Yes, Ms. Parris is joining me at the podium, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Former Longwood Mayor Ben Parris stepped up to the podium in front of the judge on his misdemeanor charge of making a campaign contribution in someone else's name. He said nothing during the hearing, and in foregoing a plea bargain, Parris has elected to face trial.
Will be in courtroom 4A.
Parris then quickly left the courtroom.
Mr. Parris, can we talk to you about the charge against you?
Parris had little to say about the investigation that links him to two other people charged in the same case. Political strategist Eric Fogelsong and Justine Iannotti, a 2020 independent state Senate candidate. Fogelsong is facing 5 counts, including election fraud and making illegal campaign contributions. Iannotti is facing 6 counts, including illegal acceptance of contributions and perjury. Campaign finance records show Iannotti received $200 from Parris's cousin, Stephen William Smith. But Smith told the Florida Department of Law Enforcement he, Parris, had called asking if he could use my name to help a friend of his with some political campaign. Parris wanted to donate to a friend's campaign, but that he had already reached the campaign donations limit, so he wanted to know if he could make a donation in my name. Parris, who is also head of the Seminole County Republican Party, didn't want to talk about the evidence.
No, you know what? This is all going to be taken care of in the court. I have faith in the court system.
Are you going to remain the GOP chair in Seminole County?
We'll see.
Iannotti's campaign in the 2020 state Senate District 9 race was bolstered by progressive-leaning mailers funded by dark money that were nearly identical to those supporting alleged ghost candidates in 2 other state Senate races. The aim was to siphon votes from Democratic candidates. In Seminole District 9, Republican Jason Broder won. Despite being Parris's then boss at the Chamber of Commerce, he denies having any knowledge in the scheme. According to the assistant state attorney, both Fogelsong and Iannotti are expected to be among the witnesses called to testify against Parris. In Seminole County, Greg Fox, West 2 News.